Hello there, and welcome to today's math lesson. Today we're going to compare decimals and fractions on a number line. We've done something similar where we graphed decimals on a number line. We're going to do the same thing today, but today we're also going to add in some fractions, and we're going to look at how fractions and decimals are similar. I think this is a great exercise. So first of all, it asks us to graph 7/10 and 5/10 on the number line. Let's go ahead and do that first. Use a color that stands out here. So let's start with 7/10. So I know that you see the 0 in all of these. That's the units place. And each one has a number after the decimal. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those numbers are in the tenths place. So when it says 7/10, it's asking me to find a 7 in the tenths place, which I see right here. This is a good exercise for becoming familiar with naming those decimal numbers. Next up here, it asks to find 5/10 on the number line. Well, that's easy. It's right here. And lastly, it asks which number is closer to 1 whole. So here, look, there's no numbers in the tenths place, and there's one number in the units place. This is like saying $1 or something, whereas this would be 5 dimes, and this would be 7 dimes. So let's put that in a different color just so it's real easy to identify. 1 whole is going to be right here. Okay, so simply, which number is closer to 1 whole? 7/10 or 5/10? Which one's closer? It's pretty obvious, I think, that if we start at 1 whole, we go this direction, we run into 7/10 first. So I'd say that 7/10 is closer to 1 whole. Let's try another example together. This time I want you to think on your own before I show you how it's done. It says graph 3/10 and 6/10 on the number line. Can you find those numbers on the number line? Take a close look yourself first. Did you identify 3/10 here? How about 6/10 right here? And which number is closer to 1 whole? That would be right here. If I start at 1 whole and I start going in this direction, which number do I run into first? That would be 6/10 in this case. Let's practice one more together. Graph 4/10 and 9/10 on the number line. Which number is greater? All right. Go ahead and find those numbers on the number line. Did you find 4/10 here and 9/10 here? Now, which number is greater? Remember, the numbers get bigger as they go this direction. Any number that's on this side of the screen is going to be greater. Any number on this side of the screen is going to be less than. So in this case, which number is closer to this side of the screen? That would be 9/10 is greater than 4/10. I could write it like this too. I could write 9, let's try that again. 9/10 is greater than 4/10. Remember, that crocodile always likes to eat the bigger number because he's hungry. So those are just a few examples of graphing decimals and fractions on a number line. Go ahead and do some practice with this today. Let us know if you have any questions, and good luck.